Hello my unicorns, welcome to Lolo Land. This video is gonna be short, sweet, to the point, girl. Like when we get to the point. You know you're getting older when you're just scrolling on Facebook. I've been on Facebook a lot lately and I've been seeing this new movement, this new woman empowered movement, and y'all know I'm all for women empowerment, but I'm a bit old school. I'm in my mid-20s. I'm a bit more old school, so certain things y'all know I'm gonna have to side-eye. Women proposing to their men.
Oh my god.
And I did my very unpopular opinion video. You guys should check that out and you'll learn that I'm very opinionated and a lot of my opinions are unpopular. This topic I didn't put in that video purposely because I don't think it's necessarily an unpopular opinion. I might be more on the popular side on this one when I say this. I would rather cook rice grain by grain than to propose to a man. I don't ever see myself changing on this opinion unless God comes off his throne. He takes over my body and literally forces me to do that. Like, I know I'm mad extra and dramatic, but that's the only way I'm getting on one knee and proposing to a man. And I understand, you know, women's rights, women empowerment, and if you've been following me for a while, you know that I don't feel that women are equal to men. I feel like women are superior to men, to be honest. Point blank period. But women are superior to men. And I mean, if you are in a male-female relationship, in my opinion, that's just one of those little things that you should just cherish. A man coming to you and saying, you know what? Will you marry me? I want you to be mine forever. I know we've been dating for a while, but I want to take the step to marry you. I love you. You are my queen. You are beautiful. I don't see me being with anyone else. And I feel like we need to hold the men responsible and hold them to the standard to say, I am worth being asked to marry. I will say that, you know what, I sat and I thought about this topic and I said, you know what, if it was a situation where it was a conversation, if it's something like, you know, you guys are in a moment, whether it be a good moment or a bad moment, you guys are in a moment and she just looks over to you and she's like, yo, we should get married. And he's like, you crazy, you bugging. And she's like, no, we should get married. And he's like, you know what, we should get married, like, let's go. If it's something like that where it's a conversation had, or even if it's not spontaneous like that, you know, if the woman brings it up, you know, by next year I really want to get married and these are my thoughts and blah blah blah, and he agrees, if it's a conversation, I have no problem with that. Like, I don't see anything wrong with a woman bringing it up in conversation or in spontaneity. I could get jiggy with that. I wouldn't do it once again, but I could get jiggy with that. Like, I could see that. I could see that being a, oh, that's so cute, bro. Like, yes, like I could see that. Now, her getting on one knee, her getting on one knee, in the words of my ancestors, I wish a nigga would. I'm not getting on my one knee for nobody. The only time I'm on my knee is when I need to be. And I'm not getting on my knees to propose to your ass. Are you crazy? If I was a dude, I would not feel comfortable with my queen getting on her knee on the ground to ask me to marry her. I just personally wouldn't feel comfortable with that. And I'm watching these dudes and they like, like, you know you wrong. You know you backwards for that. You know you backwards for that. Now, if it's a same-sex marriage, obviously you're the same sex, so it's like, you know, obviously, you know, however it goes. But ladies, please, I beg you. I was raised in a very strong, strict Nigerian household. I was raised in church. I just have very, like, traditional mindset, and I think people really gravitate towards me because even though I am traditional and I could set you straight like, no, that ain't right, that ain't how it's supposed to be, I'm also very open-minded, and I really can't, this is one topic that I really can't see myself having an open mind on when it comes to me personally. I will go out, I will spoil my dude. Like, I don't care, I'll spoil you. I do believe in spoiling your guy. Really, that's all I gotta say. It's really quite simple. I'm not doing it. I don't agree with it. I know if that's what you want to do, that's great. I will never comment on anyone's proposal video and say something like, oh my god, why would you propose? This is just me on my platform telling y'all, if you like it, I don't love it, but go ahead on. Let's start a conversation in the discussion box down below. Tell me what you think. Are you a little bit towards gender roles? Like, do you think gender roles actually help in society? Or, girl, it's 2018. Do what you want. It's a free-for-all. Once again, these are just my opinions. You can take it or leave it. Do what you want with it. But just make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up this video if you like it. Let's continue the conversation. Alright, guys? Bye.